So before I start this video, I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. Right here, I'm actually really emotional because I'm trying to convince myself to post this video and to show you guys the pictures that I am about to show. Basically, I'm doing this because I hope to inspire at least one person. If I can inspire just one person, that will make me feel better and make me feel good inside, because this is very emotional for me to post this, especially for someone like me. I've struggled with weight issues throughout my life. So due to this tragedy that I went through, I gained a lot of weight and I lost a lot of self-confidence. So I'm posting this video just simply hoping to inspire someone. So I am not dealing with any negative comments. You will be blocked, and that is that. So hello my lovelies. Today I'm coming at you guys with a quick video. Basically, I have been getting a couple questions about my weight loss, and people have DM'd me and said it looks like you're slimming down and yada yada yada. And then, you know, my best friends are constantly telling me like, oh, you look really good. So I thought I would share some of my tips and pointers. Hopefully I can continue this journey and, you know, grow from here and get, you know, more fit. But I did want to share just because if you follow me on Instagram, you know the terrible event that I went through back in December. And it pretty much changed my life, and I got really down, and I started like, you know, breaking out again. I started gaining weight, and it just really was a bad time for me at that point. So one of the main things was I literally lost myself and I was gaining weight. So I believe I reached I want to say 165 pounds, and for me, I'm 5'5". On me, that still is a lot of weight, and I feel really like not myself. And the thing about it is, it's not really the number so much. I'm not a scale person, so it's not necessarily the number that bothers me as much. It's more just how I look to myself, because trust me, you know, when you start gaining weight, you know, clothes don't fit right and your face gets fatter. I already have a really round face, so then it gets even rounder. It was a mess. But basically, I just wanted to share some of my pointers with you guys. Hopefully I can help somebody. Maybe somebody's going through the same thing I went through, so I want to be able to help. Like usual, guys, don't forget to share and like this video. Share it with all your friends. This is actually a really heartfelt video for me because I will be putting up pictures that I never in my life thought I would show to the public, but I know that it's helping someone out there. So yeah, this video kind of means a lot, and I hope to inspire, and I hope to have more videos like this in the future as I continue on my fitness journey. So one of the first things that I had to learn to let go of was the scale. I know people say that a lot, and they're just like, oh, stop, you know, weighing yourself, that's not accurate, or whatever the case may be. I literally had to tell myself to not depend on a scale. When I first started this journey, I would say it was about the beginning of February, and by the end of February I had already like lost hope because I literally was basing everything off a scale and I wasn't seeing the number moving, so I got discouraged. So it wasn't until the end of March that I said, you know what, I'm gonna get back on this. I'm not happy with myself, and I had already been doing a skin regimen. I don't know if you guys checked out my PMD video, but my skin like literally was changing right in front of me, and I was like, well, if I can get my skin together, I might as well get the rest of me together. So no more scale. What became my best friend ever was my tape measure. This bad boy right here, I'm in love with it. I think tape measures is an accurate and healthier way to go about your whole weight loss journey. Because sometimes with the scales, like you're seeing 160 and it's like, I've been 160, what's up? But it's not that accurate. When you start measuring yourself, you see you lost an inch here, you lost an inch there. So let go of the scale, replace it with a handy tape measure. So I will read you guys my measurements when I started this journey. Okay, so March 18th was the day I got my life, and when I measured myself, my stomach, meaning around my belly button, was 38.5 inches. Above my navel, which is my waist, the smallest part of my waist, was 32.5 inches. Around my hips and butt, it was 42.5 inches. My thigh was 25.5 inches. My arm was 13.5 inches. So that's where I started, and today I am at Okay, so I just blew my mind. I didn't even like check to see what the total was, where I was. Like, it's kind of emotional because I didn't even realize where or how far I've come. But anyways, my measurements now around my stomach is 31.5 inches. Above my navel, my smallest part of my waist, is 27.5 inches. Around my hips and butt is 39.5. My thigh is now 22.5, and my arm is 11.5 inches. So in that whole gist of everything, I didn't even realize that I have lost 7 inches around my stomach since March. Like, that was like literally, I just learned that with you guys. Like, I think I need a moment because I'm actually kind of emotional. Ooh, okay. As you can tell, like, that's actually really a big thing for me, and I didn't even realize it because I try not to look at measurements and I try not to be so hard on myself, because no matter what size you are, you still have to love yourself, you know? It's more for me about being healthy rather than having to be like some person that I'm not. But seeing 7 inches is like, wow, like, that's crazy. So, so from March till now, it is now August, I have lost 7 inches. So that is a total of 5 months. So it's crazy because to me, it doesn't even seem like it's been so long, but I guess it has. So my next tip would be your water intake. Basically, when it comes to water intake, you want to take whatever your weight is and you want to times that by 0.67, and basically whatever number you get is the amount of ounces you want to drink a day. For me, I think I'm around 100 ounces a day, so I try to at least bare minimum get 80 in a day, but if I can, I will get that full 100 ounces. Now, water intake doesn't just flush out your body, help get rid of toxins and all that, but it helps improve your skin and it keeps you full longer and faster. So before every meal, literally before every meal, I have a glass of water. During that meal, I have a glass of water, and after that meal, I have a glass of water. Literally, you will get your water intake in like it's nothing. So yes, water intake is very, very serious. Okay, so my next tip. As far as exercising goes, everybody's different. I personally have not been using weights in my regimen at this time. Basically, how I've been doing it is I've been hiking. I hike all the time. Like, I want to say bare minimum 3 times a week. These past couple weeks, I've been slacking major. But from March up until like June, I literally hiked 5 days out the week. I played no games. And I believe I took about 11,000 steps in that hike. Even if you're not vigorously running or weightlifting, those would definitely help increase your weight loss faster. But if you're not able to do that or don't care to do that, walking and sprint running is like the best way to go, even jogging. So what I do is I like to hike, and up any major inclines, I jog up the incline. I do no less than 100 squats a day when I work out. That's bare minimum. And I like to do lunges. I usually do like 2 sets of 10, sometimes 3 sets of 10, depending on how tired I am. And then another thing that I like to do is I like to run up and down steps. So at the trail that I hike, there's this like major thing of steps, and I literally run up those steps like back and forth. I would say like 5 times each, because there's 2 sets of steps. So 10 times I run up and down, and I do that as fast as I can go. And it's pretty much how I feel like I'm not working out. I'm not one of those people who like to be in the gym. I don't like seeing the same thing. I don't like being on an elliptical and just looking straight. I like moving around and seeing new things, so it doesn't necessarily feel like I'm working out. So if you find that you're unmotivated when it comes to working out, perhaps you're not a gym person. Perhaps you're one of those people who really need to go outside and experience life, walk around the block, do what you gotta do. But get that exercise in. You wanna at least, if you can, bare minimum, burn 500 calories. If you burn 500 calories every time you work out, you literally will start to notice a significant difference. Okay, now diet. Diet's very important. But for me, I pretty much stay consistent with my diet. So for me, breakfast is usually eggs. I love eggs. They're very filling for me. I love eggs and turkey bacon, and I put a ton of vegetables in my eggs, and I scramble them, I make an omelet, I do whatever I have to do, but eggs. But lately, you know, there's been an egg flu, so I've been trying to like stand clear of eggs for a while. So I literally eat oatmeal every morning for breakfast. I try to spiff it up, sometimes put dried fruit in it, I put peanut butter in it, things like that, but it literally is a consistent breakfast. I don't, you know, change it all the time. For lunch, I'm pretty simple. If I have salad stuff, I make a salad. If I have salmon from the night before, I eat salmon. I pretty much keep it simple. Dinner, literally half my plate is some type of vegetable. I steam it, no salt, just usually pepper and maybe garlic. Sometimes I have mixed vegetables, but I only get like the frozen one or the mixed corn because it doesn't contain sodium. So I try to stick with those. As far as meats, I'm very simple. Only salmon, only chicken breast, ground turkey, and shrimp. Those are literally the only meats. And every now and then I'll allow myself to have beef. That's my luxury. I'm obsessed. And now as far as desserts go, I love my sweets. I believe in cheat days. I don't believe you should live a life and not indulge every now and then. So I do get my cheat days in. I don't get crazy, but I get crazy at the same time. Don't go out and eat 3,000 calories on a Sunday because, you know, hunty, oh, I did good. Don't do that. But indulge. It's life. You only live once. Eat Cold Stone. I mean, why not? You know, like, don't cheat yourself. So that's another thing that I do. I have a cheat day once a week. It ain't going nowhere, and it's working. Okay, now I have a tip for plateauing. So I want to say around the end of June, early July, I hit a plateau. And basically that means I was doing the same amount of exercise. I wasn't really increasing my intensity. It's kind of my fault, but at the same time I hit a plateau and I was not losing weight. So I was like, what the heck? I don't want to be doing all this and I'm not seeing any results. So that's when I tried the Skinny Fox Detox. And basically, it comes with these two things right here and this beautiful strainer that made life so simple because I don't have anything else for loose leaf tea. But basically, this is the metabolism tea. I take this every morning. By the way, this is a 28 detox. I take the metabolism tea every morning and I put a teaspoon of it in this strainer and I just put it in some water, let it sit for like 6 minutes, and then I just take it down. What's really crazy about these teas is the fact that they don't need any sugar or honey or anything. Not that I put anything in them because you're not supposed to, but they're actually like pretty good. It's like the weirdest thing because I'm a tea person, I'm a tea fanatic, but I be putting honey in it. But this tea I actually have not because you're really not supposed to, but you can put honey in it, but I just chose not to. And they're actually really good. So this tea, I find that it like actually gives me more energy in the morning because I'm not a morning person at all. I'm a night person for real, for real. So when I take this tea, I feel like it kind of like boosts me up a little bit. And I believe that's probably what it's supposed to do because it is a metabolism tea. But it's like super amazing. I'm going to try to show you what the inside looks like. So it looks something like so, and it's loose leaf. Now for the cleansing tea, the Goodbye Cherry Pie, which I love that name, this tea you take every other night, and basically it's a mild laxative. Mild, I will put that out there. It's gonna flush you out. Only thing that I can say about this tea compared to like if you take like, you know, like some of the laxative teas out on the market, like they have your stomach cramping and then sometimes you're even more constipated and then like you wake up at like 3 in the morning and you're like, oh my god, I hate my life. This is not like that at all. It's literally like you take it every other night. So unfortunately my camera died, but basically what I was saying is you take this tea every other night, and basically when you wake up in the morning you'll be able to use the bathroom, and trust me, you will be at ease and it will be comfortable. So trust me when I say this tea is nothing like any other tea you've taken. Like, you will feel good after you take this. You will feel light and de-bloated. Like usual, guys, I have a coupon code for you guys. It's SAVE10, and that will save you $10 off your $35 purchase. For those wondering, this is not an affiliation code. This is literally just to help you guys save money.
So I hope it helps.
So some of my favorite snacks that are really low in calories is the Trader Joe's honey wheat pretzels. I love those things. I think it's like 10 sticks for 110 calories, and that with some water, like seriously will like make you feel like you're full. So I love those. Those are like my go-to snack. I love fruits. Fruits are like the best. And then there's pita chips. I love the pita chips from Trader Joe's. I usually get the cinnamon sugar, but I'm trying to stay away from them because the sugar. But I love the pretzels. They're like my go-to, and I love fruit. Another thing that I like to do is have protein smoothies. So every now and then, I don't do it as much, but I try to basically meal replace one of my meals. I use the whey protein from Vitamin Shop, and basically I only use coconut milk, and I use the Almond Breeze, and it's coconut milk and almond milk mixed together, and it's like 45 calories per 1 cup. And I put water and maybe half a frozen banana, and that's like what I use for a meal replacement at times. I love fruit smoothies, obsessed with them. Sometimes I replace my breakfast with those. I use frozen fruits, but if I can, I'll try to buy bulk and fresh fruits and freeze them myself, so I can rid myself of like any extra preservatives or anything that they use for frozen fruit. Another major staple in my weight loss have been these 2 apps. So I'm going to show you them right now. So I have an app called Pacer and an app called MyFitnessPal. The Pacer app literally tells you how many steps you have taken throughout the day. Today I've only taken 3,271. That's actually really low for me. My usual is like at least 7,000, but when I hike, my daily can be like anywhere from 10,000 to 16,000. So this is really low for me, but today I didn't get to do it as much. So I will be, of course, working out in my home tonight to basically make up for me not having as many steps. This app tells you how many flights you've climbed. You can input your weight, your height, and all that, so it can give you a better description of how many calories you're burning per day versus just a general amount. Show you trends, which basically shows which days you are more active. As you can see, this week I've been kind of slacking, but my highest in the week was 15,230 steps, and that was perfect. Then MyFitnessPal is basically an app. It also works with Pacer or your iPhone to tell you how many steps you take. It deducts how many calories you burn so that it adds to your daily intake. So I think it has me set at 1,200 calories, which is my goal to stay in that. But I always eat more than that because I work out. So say I have 1,200 calories for the day and I exercise and burn 76 calories. It's going to it's going to add 76 to the 1,200, meaning then I'll be able to eat 1,276 calories. So the more I work out, I think my daily intake is usually around 1,500 calories. This app is great because you can input your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, your snacks, all that crazy stuff, and it basically breaks it down by calories. I hope this is picking up, but this has been my go-to app. I literally input everything that I eat. Like literally, I input every single thing that I eat. And pretty much those are all the things that has helped me thus far. The last thing I'm going to touch on is staying motivated, believing in yourself, and don't get discouraged, because there's so many times where I got discouraged and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to work out today. I'm not going to work out tomorrow. Today, tomorrow turns into a week, turns into a month, turns into a year, and then what do you know? You didn't do anything. So it's okay to give yourself a break, to work out every 1 or 2 days, that's fine, but like don't let yourself get so distracted in life that you don't make time for yourself to be healthy. So that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped, because you know this is very meaningful to me and I wanted to do something that I've never done before, and this is really like me going out on a limb. I can't even believe I'm gonna be showing you guys these pictures of what I look like. Like I'm still like in shock and it's not like even done yet, and I'm just like, ugh. But I know it's worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at JaMexicanBeauty. And I'll see you guys later. And check out my Facebook, facebook.com/PocahontasNatha. If you ever need to contact me, Instagram and Facebook is the easiest way to contact me. And I hope you guys have a marvelous day or night, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you guys later. Bye!